This is the full breakdown of what is contribution margin. The contribution margin is the amount of each unit of volume that contributes to covering a company's fixed costs. It is the difference between per unit revenue and per unit variable cost. So when a company gives a service and then deducts the variable cost of that service, the revenue that is left over is what we call the contribution margin. The economic meaning is to contribute the profits that are available after an organization's fixed costs are covered. Now let's look at an example. The services at Nyla Vita Clinic cost $200 and the unit variable cost is $85, which means that the contribution margin is $115. Now how do we get that? We took the revenue, which is $200, and subtracted it from the variable cost, which was $85. The total is $115, which gives us our contribution margin. Now the $115 is not the profit. A lot of people mistaken that as that, but it's actually the contribution margin. And it's like that because the variable costs were subtracted instead of the total costs. It is the dollar amount per visit that covers Nyla Vita Clinic's fixed costs. However, when the fixed amount is covered in full, then the contribution margin becomes a part of the organization's profit. We can also look at the contribution margin in a ratio. Now to get that ratio, we take the total sales revenue and subtract that from the cost to make the product or the cost to provide the service, and then divide that by the total sales revenue. Now here is an example of a P&L statement that includes the contribution margin line. And this is for Nyla Vita Clinic 2021. And Nyla Vita Clinic is something that I made up. This is not a real facility or anything. This is just for an example. So we have the total revenues, $200, and then we multiply that by 85,000. Now the 85,000 is based on the patient visits. And with that, we get 17 million. The total variable cost was $85. Now we're going to multiply that by the patient visits, which is 85,000, and we get 7,225,000. Now we have our total contribution margin, which is $115. We multiply that by the 85,000, which are the patient visits, and I got $9,775,000. Now we have our fixed costs, which is $7,675,200. And then we get our profit, which is the total contribution margin subtracted from the fixed costs. And that total is $2,099,800. And that was my breakdown of the contribution margin. I hope you guys learned a lot. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Nyla Vita. Thank you.